What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Today, we're going over Digital Daily number 11. This one wasn't great. There was some game talk, but there was a lot of fluff, a lot of just kind of superficial game talk. So let's kind of get into it. First off, the first 11 minutes of it, pointless. There was really nothing to it. Eventually, we get Dan and Zach, who end up having a conversation, and we miss part of the beginning of it, but we come in late where Dan says he talked to Vanessa. She seems like she's cool with voting out Rob, but she does have reasons maybe not to, because one, she doesn't trust Zach. And she also feels like Rob may be someone who has more value to her game than Renee. So Dan has to kind of work on figuring out how to prove to her that Renee's more valuable and Rob's more detrimental. Zach talks about how he's worried about next week being the target, and he just wants a week to chill. Like, he's like, I feel like I've been doing way too much. There's so much heat on me, which he's right. He just wants to relax. And he's also worried about Santina because she's hanging out with Rob a lot, so he doesn't know exactly what's going on there. Then we got this talk. So we had Anika, Kuzi, and Daniel, and it's a small portion of a much larger conversation that they were obviously having. But they kind of talk about how, when we come into it, it's, hey, if like we win HOH, we can like change this game up. And then Dan kind of enters and they kind of stop talking. Then he leaves and then they kind of pick up where they were. And they were talking about how, there was definitely a guys alliance going on. That's why Jonathan's so upset with Rob going up. But then there was also this group with the guys in Santina because of the HOH. Like, they pretty much are nailing everything that has happened as far as, how the guys were working with Santina and all that stuff. But where they really start to lose it is figuring out how close Santina and Zach are, because they don't 100% trust in Santina. And there was also, I guess, a little spat that happened between Rob and Santina, where Santina basically yelled at Rob saying like, hey, stop bringing my name up when you're doing your campaigns. You're ruining my game. So that seems like that's causing them more worry about whether or not Santina is voting to keep Rob. Because here's the problem. I think these three are going to overthink it, and they're going to mess up the whole plan to keep up Rob. Because if they don't trust Santina to vote with them, and they don't really seem to have a lot of trust in Vanessa. So unless they can really get Vanessa locked in, I just don't see them doing it, because they will have their 3 votes plus Hope, which that's, someone who they're all pretty close with. And it seems like Hope is willing to do those kind of things. Plus Hope likes Rob and Hope likes John, right? So it would be their 3 votes plus Hope and John. That's 5. But you need one more. You need Santina locked in, or you need Vanessa locked in. Nene, you're probably not getting her. Claudia, you're not probably getting her because they're closer to Renee and would rather see her stay. So you need to be sure that Santina is voting with you, because if she's not voting with you, you're kind of done for there. You'll have on the other side, you'll have Zach, Rob, you'll have Nene, you'll have Claudia, you'll have, or not Rob, Zach, Ty, Nene, Claudia, Santina, and then again, if Vanessa is more locked in with Dan, they're going to say, okay, she's voting Rob out, so that's 6 over there. But Santina could be that flip vote, or Vanessa could be that flip vote. I just don't think these players have enough guts in them to make the move unless they are fully locked in. And that is a problem for Rob this week. We also got Kuzi talking to Zach, who she kind of confronts him about his hovering that he had the other day, where Rob was giving his speech to Kuzi. Anika was there. Who else was there? Daniel was there. And Zach kind of walked in and he kind of like, stood there, arms crossed. Eventually he sat on the bed, kind of just broke up the whole thing. And Kuzi and Anika and Daniel, they all didn't like that. They felt like it was him keeping guard over them, and it felt uncomfortable. And Zach's like, I'm sorry if that's how it felt. Like, he's like, I was told before by people like, oh, don't walk in and walk out because that looks even weird too. So like, he made a good explanation to her. But here's the thing, I just don't know if Kuzi's buying it that much or not. And it's hard to tell from just these little clips that we're getting. Other than that, there was like a convo between Jonathan and Renee where they were talking about how he's like, look, I just don't want him to get no votes. Like, I think the votes are already locked in for Rob, so I just want to give him at least one. But again, he's not going to come out right to Renee and say that with this much time left, because that could ruin a plan. So really, there's no value in that conversation, pretty much. And other than that, there wasn't really any good game talks. There wasn't much talk about, oh, we're definitely doing this or we're definitely doing that. The only things we got was just this little bit of sliver of doubt from Anika, Kuzi, and Daniel. So it will be interesting to see what takes place tonight on the episode, because we're going to be seeing the veto competition, the veto ceremony, and everything that leads up to the backdoor attempt on Rob. Hopefully we get a daily tomorrow before the episode, and that might give us some more insight, but then even then, we're going to find out on the episode, and by then it's like, what's the point? So yeah, I think right now it's kind of 50-50. It could be a situation where they all do kind of stick to the plan. They trust that Santina or Vanessa will be voting with them, and they have the 6 to take out Renee and keep Rob. Or they could just get scared, not trust that Santina and Vanessa are locked in. They'll let Jonathan have a sole vote, and it will be, what will it be? Because it was 11 last time. It would be a 9-1 vote, right? Is that what it would be? Yeah, 9-1 vote for Rob to go. So yeah, it could be 6-5 or it could be 9-1. Just wild. Listen, this is a short video because there's not much else to go on it, but I just saved you probably at least an hour and 45 minutes. So there you go. You don't have to watch daily, watch this recap. Let me know what you guys are thinking down below. Do you think the backdoor plan will follow through? Or do you think Anika, Kuzi, and Daniel are going to be scared and not vote with them unless they're locked in? Let me know in those comments down below. If you are new here, hit that subscribe button. You like this video, hit that like button, hit that notification bell. You'll never miss a video. You'll never miss a stream. Links to my Twitch, my Twitter, my Discord, all in the description and a pinned comment down below. You can check me out there, and I will see you next time.